Salutations, my friends. Hello, my name is Maria. This is Love Party Paint. And in today's video, I am going to be following along with a Joni Young Art tutorial. I've been waiting to do this video for a while, and I'm super excited to be able to do it today. I'm just going to follow along with one of her painting tutorials, and how I normally do this is I follow along with the tutorial and then I do check-ins, and you guys can kind of see the process and see what kind of a teacher she is, if she's easy to follow, if she explains things well. It's kind of a channel review, but not really a channel review because I already love her channel and I highly recommend it. But this one is more just like for fun, for you guys to see how easy it is to follow one of her tutorials. And I'm sure if you're watching this, you've probably already seen one of hers. And if you're not subscribed to her channel, subscribe to her channel. Like all of her videos, watch all of her videos, and do me a favor and like this video. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, please guys. We're almost to 1,000 followers. And I really hope to hit that goal within the next couple of months. So if you could help me out by subscribing, hitting the bell notification, and if you think this video is entertaining and super duper fun, share it with all of your friends, and comment down below and tell me what your favorite YouTube artist is, and or what your favorite Joni Young painting tutorial has been so far. Just right down there. Tell me down there. Way down there. Down there. So, let's get painting. And you can meet me back at the canvas. Don't forget to meet me back at the canvas. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Welcome back to my canvas. So, what we're going to do right now is we're going to go on the old YouTube. And I didn't pre-pick this out because I wanted it to be like super spontaneous and kind of, I mean, I've seen pretty much, I think I've seen all of her videos for the most part. But I wanted it to just be like, you know, off the cuff and not like super planned out, because sometimes I think it's fun that way to just sort of like just go with the flow. And it'll probably make it a lot more interesting because I probably don't have all the brushes and the colors, so I'm gonna have to swap some stuff out. And that kind of can show you guys that you don't always have to have the exact same colors and the exact same brushes. Because if you're a hobby painter, I mean, are you really gonna wanna go out and buy a bunch of paint, a bunch of brushes for like each tutorial that you do? She mainly uses the same colors. She's a big fan of neon, which I'm a big fan of too. But I'm sure she can actually tell which color they are. I can't because I'm colorblind, so that I have that working against me as well. This one, I love this one. She did it a month ago, and it's the Falling Stars painting tutorial with the clouds, and I just think it's so cute. Okay, so I'm so excited for her. Her channel has grown so fast, and just it's so amazing that you can watch somebody grow that quickly, and somebody that deserves it, who's super talented. And I love that, and I'm so excited for her. I really am, and I think it's so amazing. It's like every time I look at her channel, I'm gonna cry for her because I'm just so excited. Every time I look at her channel, she has more and more subscribers, and she truly does deserve it. She's super gifted, she's a great teacher, and she's so kind. Anyway, so cheers to you, my love. Okay, she has the colors listed underneath. She didn't tell us them, which actually is so smart because you just get right to the painting. It's not like me where I talk for 20 minutes in the beginning and the intro. I got it. See, I have so much stuff I can learn from her. So we need titanium white, we need neon orange and pink, which I have. Okay, so I didn't actually buy these for like her thing, but I did just buy these like a couple weeks ago for a painting that I was doing. So I have pretty much all of these colors, which is awesome. Oh, I'm so excited to do this. I've never actually followed one of her tutorials before. I've only watched them. So I'm super pumped to follow one. It's just like I'm really busy with my own channel, and I do art commissions, so I get really busy painting other stuff. and I don't really get a chance to do many tutorials anymore. And I actually think it's super smart, even if you're an advanced painter, to follow other people's tutorials, because one, it's going to teach you new techniques that maybe you didn't know, and two, it'll help like define and develop your style more, or make your style better from learning tricks and tips from other artists. I just think like you can learn something from anybody, no matter what level they're at, if they've been painting longer than you or not. Anyway, so I just think it's a smart idea to do that. And then she says we need a large blending brush. I think that's kind of like what I think of is a mop brush. So I'm gonna use mop brush. Oops. Or wait, maybe she's talking about like a chalk brush. Probably is what she's talking about. Mop brush and a small filbert and a line brush. So I even have a small, well yeah, of course I have a small filbert, what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna use, I'm just gonna use this small mop brush instead of a filbert, because I really enjoy using this brush. It's really awesome. It's a 1/2 inch. It's a Master's Touch, the oval mop. It's very similar to a filbert, but it picks up more pigment and it blends really well. So if you don't have one of these, I highly recommend getting this. I can't say enough good. I mean, honestly, I would buy like 1,000 of these if I could. It's just that they're expensive, so I don't want to buy 1,000 of them, because that would be really expensive. Got all of our brushes. And now, I think we can start. Okay, that is a blending brush that she has, but this check brush will work just fine. Oh, I got my canvas going the wrong direction. Hold on. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm up and down. How far are you going down, girl? Oops, I got some turquoise in there. I'm gonna go over mine with some white, with some titanium white, because I messed up. So we're gonna do this. I couldn't see what she was doing. Anyway, I couldn't see what she was doing. So I'm gonna try to fix it, sort of. We'll see what happens. I don't think I'm fixing it. I think I'm making it worse. I'm using way too much paint. Oh well. We'll just go with it. This thing is looking like a hot mess already, but I think it's gonna come together, because I trust her and I know she's a good teacher, and people like me who always screw up when you're following other people's tutorials, maybe I'll use something smaller, because my canvas is much smaller than hers, so I'm just gonna use this small, mop brush. So I'm gonna go back in over this. I think she's painting wet on wet, which I'm not used to doing. I never paint wet on wet. I don't. So this is kind of different for me. I'm just trying to get the shadows that she had in there, on there. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to work some white in this, or on this, somehow. Oh my god. I'm just a mess. So she said to take turquoise and phthalo. I'm just going to take turquoise and titanium white, because this is still extremely wet, and I'm just going to work wet on wet and hope that it works out. Oh, she's working on wet anyway. It's really hard for me to not have a reference photo, but so I wonder, do you ever have like a reference photo? Or do you, oh, I asked you this once. And she doesn't use reference photos, she just paints from her memory. I think that's really spectacular. I can't do that, honestly. I think it's because I was using that giant brush and it held a lot of paint, too much paint. So maybe what I'm gonna do to try to like kind of save this a little bit before it goes really bad, is I'm just gonna take a dry mop brush and blend these all together, just because there's just too much paint and it just looks crazy. And I really don't like this streaky look I have going here. So I'm gonna blend these a bit, and hopefully it's gonna look a little bit better than it does right now. Blending paint like this, you want to be really light-handed and kind of hold it like this and don't push in. Just kind of go on the tips instead of just move the color around like that. You don't want to over blend it, so I'm gonna have to go back in with that phthalo on top because I lost most of the color, and I'm gonna have to repeat these steps because I messed up. So we'll just kind of be we're gonna use a lot less paint this time. And I don't normally overuse paint either, so it's kind of funny that I did that too, but that's alright. Everybody makes mistakes, and this is proof that I'm already making mistakes. It's fine, we got this. We'll just go with it. So I have just a little bit of phthalo to darken this up. I'm not gonna go down inside and around because I think that if that works for you, that's great. Sometimes when I'm following other people's tutorials and they have their own techniques that they've developed over time, it works for them. But I've developed techniques that work for me, and I can still get pretty much the same painting and the same look, but just, you know, catering it to my own kind of like style. So what I'm doing is pretty much showing you that even if you mess up, you think it's ruined, you can just paint over it white, or you can keep working the layers until it looks similar to what the person has. I mean, that's what's cool about acrylic paint, is that you can always fix your mistakes. And just like I did before, I'm going to work from the light, you know, from the top to towards the bottom to blend it. And I'm not going to push hard, I'm going to be really light. It helps if you're not used to that, to hold that at the end so you don't get too much pressure. Okay, so then we're going to just go over this with white. This white isn't very pigmented, so these ones, the titanium white from Golden, they're fluid. They're a lot lighter in consistency. I think that's why I use too much paint, because I'm used to using these. They're high pigment and easy flow. So you can work in super light layers. So I'm not used to heavy bodied paints, and I wanted to use mainly heavy bodied paints for this tutorial because, I don't know, because it made more sense to me, I guess. So I'm just not used to the consistency of the flow of the heavy body. Kind of use this again. I used to always use heavy bodies, but then I discovered those, the Golden fluids from, what's his face? Chuck Black Art, that guy. Yeah, I discovered how to use those. Not discovered how to use them, but discovered them from him. You guys want to see my sassy boots? See, look, I got on my sassy boots, and I don't want to mess them up. Probably should be wearing them painting, but hey, what's life without being a little bit daring sometimes? You know what I'm saying?
What we do here is go back.
So if you are having trouble getting your pigment to show up, just do like a layer of titanium white and then you'll go over it with your color. So I'm just going to move on to the next step that she has instead of trying to keep working the wet paint on there because it's going to keep disappearing. What she's doing now is kind of just taking, I lost all of mine because I blended it too much. She's just taking the paint and the white and she's sort of working it at the bottom here. I kind of want to, see, this is the thing. I love having a reference photo even when I'm following somebody's tutorial to kind of see what it looks like. I used to do that on mine. I'd put like a picture of the painting up in the corner so people could always kind of see what I'm doing and what like the next step is. Just for me, like people, if you're like me and I'm actually have ADD, I'm actually diagnosed with it. It's hard to like, if I don't know what step is coming next, I get too like tied up in the details and then I fall behind. So it's really helpful for me to like have a picture up there. So maybe when I start doing my tutorials again, I'll start doing that. Anyway, it's just helpful for slow people like me.
No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
Working on the bottom part right now, it's a little wackadoo, but I have to build this up in layers because apparently this paint kind of just disappears once it hits the canvas. So I have to really work out the layers of the light paint to get it to look like clouds. So that's what I'm doing right now. And yeah, I'm just going to keep working on that until I get stuff that resembles clouds. So I'm getting pretty far on it. I'm going to keep working it. And then I'll check back in a little bit when I get to the next step. I just want to work on this some more to make it like more vibrant and more blended, because what she said when she was doing the tutorial is that she kept layering the colors to make them more vibrant. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's what I'm going to be working on. I'm kind of okay with the clouds at the bottom. They're not perfect, they don't look like hers, but I'm using somebody else's technique, so there's always a learning curve with that. They're okay. They're not the best, they're not the worst. They're in between. So now I'm moving on to the next part where she has like the stars and stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing now. But I did learn something new, which I really liked and really enjoyed. Was learning how to use the filbert to make the clouds instead of just only using my mop brush. I kind of liked that technique a lot, where you just keep like the color on the tip, like the white on the tip. That was pretty cool, so I liked how those looked. And now we're gonna work on the next part. So this is my final painting. It was interesting, and I think it was a learning curve. It looks all right. It doesn't look nearly as good as hers. I mean, it doesn't really look good at all. But it was fun at least, and I like the colors. So it is what it is. I'm not too crazy about mine. I think her tutorial was easy to follow. I just think I got a little carried away with the flying stars. I put way too many on there. Mine doesn't really look like hers. And I'm gonna have her video linked. And thanks, Joni, for the cool tutorial. Adios, amigos. I hope you guys have a good week, and I'll see you next week for a super big surprise. And you guys are gonna love it. And it's gonna be super exciting. So make sure you check out my next video after this one. Bye! Have an awesome week. See you later. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share this video, tell all your friends about my awesome channel. You wanna say goodbye, Eli?
Bye!